So imagine this. You're a Fortune 500 CEO with thousands of employees and millions of customers. You desperately want AI to transform your business, but every time you try to implement something, lawyers start hyperventilating about compliance. Well, that problem just got a whole lot smaller. On February 17th, two companies made an announcement that could change how AI shows up in your daily life. Infosys, a massive consulting company that works with the biggest corporations on the planet, just partnered with Anthropic, the makers of Claude AI. And this isn't just another tech partnership where two companies shake hands and issue press releases. This is about building AI agents that can actually work inside heavily regulated industries. We're talking telecom, banking, manufacturing, the stuff that touches your life every single day. Think of it this way. If consumer AI like ChatGPT is like having a really smart intern, these new enterprise agents are like having a team of specialists who never sleep and never make compliance mistakes. Let me break down what actually happened here because the details matter for your future. Infosys isn't just using Claude like you might use it to write an email. They're building something called persistent AI agents using Anthropic's technology. Here's the difference. When you chat with Claude or ChatGPT, you have a conversation, get an answer, and that's it. The AI forgets everything and starts fresh next time, but these enterprise agents, they're designed to handle complex, multi-step processes that might take days or weeks to complete. Picture this in telecom. An AI agent could monitor an entire cell network, spot problems before they cause outages, automatically order replacement equipment, and coordinate repair crews, all while following strict regulations about data privacy and network security. It's basically like having a tireless network engineer who can process millions of data points simultaneously. Salil Parekh, the CEO of Infosys, said something really important here. He called this a strategic leap toward advancing enterprise AI. That's corporate speak for "we think this is going to change everything." And Dario Amodei from Anthropic emphasized that these agents are built for industries that demand precision, compliance, and deep domain knowledge. The key breakthrough is combining Infosys' Topaz platform with Anthropic's Claude models, including something called Claude Code. This creates AI that can handle the kind of complex regulated work that companies have been afraid to automate. They're starting with telecom and expanding to financial services and manufacturing. What makes this different from previous AI deployments is the focus on safety and compliance from day one. Anthropic has built their reputation on what they call constitutional AI, basically training their models to avoid harmful or non-compliant outputs, which is exactly what you need when you're managing someone's bank account or keeping the power grid running. Now you might be thinking, Chuck, this sounds like big corporate stuff that doesn't affect me. But here's where you'd be wrong. This partnership is about to touch your life in ways you probably haven't considered. Let's start with your phone bill. Telecom companies spend billions on network maintenance and optimization. When AI agents can handle that work more efficiently, those savings have to go somewhere. Either telecom companies become more profitable, which is good for the economy, or they pass those savings on to customers through better service at lower prices. You might see fewer dropped calls, faster internet speeds, and maybe even lower monthly bills. Your banking experience is about to get a major upgrade too. Right now, when you apply for a loan, it can take weeks because humans have to review documents, check compliance requirements, and assess risk. AI agents that specialize in financial services can do this work in hours, not weeks. This means faster loan approvals, more accurate risk assessments, and potentially better rates because the process is more efficient. And here's something really interesting about manufacturing. When AI can optimize supply chains and production processes in real time, products become cheaper to make and faster to deliver. That means everything from cars to kitchen appliances could become more affordable and available. But let's be honest about the job impact here. As I always say, I'm not a career counselor, but I have built and sold an AI company, so I've seen this transition up close. Some jobs will definitely change. If you're doing routine data entry, compliance checking, or basic network monitoring, AI agents are going to handle a lot of that work. However, this creates opportunities too. Someone needs to manage these AI agents, interpret their outputs, and handle the complex situations they can't solve. The key is positioning yourself on the human side of this equation, the creative problem solving, relationship building, and strategic thinking that AI still can't do. Think about it this way. AI agents are incredibly good at following complex rules and processing massive amounts of data. But they're not great at reading between the lines with an upset customer or making judgment calls about unusual situations. That's where humans become even more valuable. So what can you actually do with this information today? I'm going to give you one clear action that will help you understand where this is all heading. Go to Claude.ai and sign up for a free account. Don't worry, you don't need to be technical. Just create an account and start experimenting. The same AI technology that Infosys is using for enterprise clients is available to you right now in a simpler form. Try asking Claude to help you with something you actually need to do. Maybe analyze your household budget, help you write a professional email, or explain a complex concept you've been trying to understand. The goal isn't to become an AI expert overnight. It's to get comfortable with how these systems think and respond. Here's what you're looking for. Notice how Claude handles multi-step problems. Pay attention to how it asks for clarification when your request is unclear. Watch how it structures its responses and admits when it doesn't know something. These are the same capabilities that are being scaled up for enterprise use. If you want to go deeper, upgrade to Claude Pro for $20 a month. This gives you access to longer conversations and more advanced features. It's like getting a preview of the AI tools that are about to transform entire industries. While you're experimenting with Claude, start paying attention to AI announcements from companies you already interact with. Your bank, your phone company, your insurance provider, they're all going to start rolling out AI-powered features over the next year. When they do, be an early adopter. Use those features, provide feedback, and understand how they work. This isn't just about staying current with technology. This is about positioning yourself to thrive as AI becomes infrastructure instead of innovation. The people who understand how to work alongside AI agents will have a huge advantage over those who try to ignore them. Also, if you're investing or thinking about your financial future, pay attention to companies like Infosys that are building the bridges between AI research and real-world implementation. The stock market is starting to reward companies that can actually deploy AI profitably, not just talk about it. Finally, start building what I call AI literacy the same way you built computer literacy 20 years ago. You don't need to understand the technical details, but you need to understand the capabilities and limitations. Spend 15 minutes a week reading about AI developments. Follow the companies and leaders who are actually building this stuff, not just hyping it. The goal is to be prepared, not surprised, when these changes hit your industry or your daily routine. Because based on what I'm seeing with partnerships like this one, those changes are coming faster than most people expect. Here's what this Infosys Anthropic partnership really represents. It's the moment when AI stops being a cool demo and starts being critical infrastructure. We're moving from look what AI can do to this is how the world actually works now. The companies that figure out how to deploy AI safely and effectively in regulated industries are going to have enormous advantages. And the individuals who learn to work alongside these AI systems are going to find opportunities that didn't exist before. This isn't about humans versus machines, it's about humans with AI versus humans without AI. And partnerships like this one are making sure that AI gets deployed responsibly with the right safeguards and compliance measures built in from the start. The future isn't about fearing AI, it's about learning to dance with it. And the music just started playing.